welcome back to Tiana's Colouring Creation. So today I've got another tag video. It's the Paralympics tag. It was originally an Olympics tag created by Dani Buttons, but this one, the Paralympics one, has been recreated by Lily from Art Journey UK, and Sara from Chronic Colouring Down Under tagged me, so thank you, Sara. I've never done tagging videos before, so again I thank you for encouraging me to try something different. So again, there's different questions to answer, but themed around the Olympics, linked to colouring. So I will get started. I will not make the first question so long as the last one. So the first question is, opening ceremony, what country are you rooting for? Where do you live? I live in a little village in Wiltshire in the UK, sort of in the sort of countryside, but then it's only a few miles to the town centre, the nearest town centre, so it's not too bad. So yeah, nice little quiet village mostly. So yeah, there's that one. Then number 2 is diving. What made you dive into colouring? So I sort of knew about the adult colouring kind of craze, and I'd seen Joanna Basford's books and things, but I hadn't picked anything up. But I was interested in it. This was back sort of 2016, about that time, maybe a little bit before, and it was when I was at uni doing my creative writing course. And as anyone that's been to university would know, it can be stressful with assignments and deadlines and things. So I thought I'd check out colouring as a way to help me de-stress in between assignments and things like that. So at the time I found a colouring book. I can't remember what it was now, but it was like one of those copy colouring books where you've got the colouring page and then next to it you've got a coloured example. It was like a kid's book with like fantasy characters in, and I found that, which I'd had from when I was younger. So I thought, why not just have a go at that? I bought some cheap pencils, but they were so cheap there was like no pigment in them, so they were rubbish. But they were alright for just playing around for a little while. But when I when I was researching for an assignment at uni, we were looking at different ways to inspire us to write a story, and one of them was artwork, and we were told to go away, find some artwork to inspire us. And I'm not really into art that much. Well, I wasn't at the time, although now I like Anne Stokes and things like that. So, but I just typed in fantasy artwork, and Molly Harrison's artwork came up, and I really liked her artwork. And then I discovered she had colouring books, so that's sort of where it started for me. The first book I bought was her Magical Fairies book, and when I was waiting for this, I went on her Facebook page, because on her Facebook page she's got lots of different freebies, so I printed quite a few of those out to keep me going until this arrived. So yeah, I've now completed this, which I think is quite nice really to have, because it was the first colouring book I bought to like start my adult colouring journey. So yeah, it's all completed now. I have got a full flip through of this on my channel, but if anyone would like a more in-depth one, sort of where I talk about each page, I'd be happy to do that. So yeah, so Molly Harrison basically started it for me. So yeah, so that's that one. Excuse me. Then number 3 is gymnastics. What would you flip out for if you got it? Well, I don't really have any books at the moment, but sorry, I've got no space here. But I was thinking more about supplies at the moment, because there's not really any books I really want. So I decided to say the Renaissance handmade watercolours, because I just keep scrolling through her Etsy shop and they all look so nice, and she's come out with a new set recently and I really love the colour shift ones. They're so pretty, and I just really want to expand my collection. So if like people got me that, like either that or the Art Spirits ones, which somewhere in here. Yeah, I've only got one of the Art Spirits ones, but I keep doing the same with her shop as well. They're just all so pretty and they're very high quality. So definitely those Art Spirits or Renaissance colours, watercolour paints. They're so pretty. I just love shiny paints. So that's that one. Then tennis is number 4. What item made you go back and forth before finally buying? Well, it was actually the Beauty of Horror books by Ellen Robert, because I like horror, and I think they were the first kind of proper, like, well-known horror colouring books that came out that were very well, like, received and everything, because they're high quality, and, you know, they are horror. They're not just, you know, slightly creepy pictures. They're, you know, they're gory, they're horrible. Yes, they're not for everyone, but for horror fans like me, they're awesome. But I think I just didn't buy them for a while, because I remember when the first one came out, I liked the idea of it, but I think I was just intimidated by it because it's so detailed. Like, so it wasn't until the 4th one was due to come out, the creature feature one, that I thought more about it, because I really liked the look of the 4th one, because it was all to do based like with films and stuff, which I really liked, but still with Alan Roberts' style and the character of Juliana and everybody in it. So when I pre-ordered that one, I think quite a lot of us colorists, like, we like having full sets of things. So when I pre-ordered the 4th one, I was like, well, I kind of need the rest of them now, don't I? If I've got this one, I want the whole set, because it won't feel right. So when I pre-ordered that, I decided to order all the others as well. So we got the Christmas one, we got the Halloween one, first one, second, third, and then obviously the 4th one arrived. I think this one's my favourite though, because I love all the like films, and I mean some of the films I've not seen, but I'm trying to like watch the ones I've not seen, and then obviously the newest one's just come out, so I had to get that one as well. So yeah, Beauty of Horror ones that made me kind of go back and forth for a little while, but I'm glad I have them now. So yeah. Woo? Sorry, something fell over. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I'm just going to shove this underneath because I need that for another question. So the next question is 5. Wrestling. What trend do you wrestle with? Well, I'm kind of the same as I think Sara said, mandalas, and I agree with her. Like, I'm not a massive fan of mandalas, or I wasn't at first, but I bought this one because it's sort of simplistic mandalas. I'm not obsessed with them. I know some people really like, I mean, obsessed probably isn't the right word, but I couldn't just colour this over and over again, but I don't mind them sometimes for just like stress relief. Like if I don't want to do shading or blending or anything and just get pens out and just colour, then without having to think too much about what colours to use or anything like that, I will colour this kind of thing, like I did this the other day. But I definitely prefer mandala books like this one, woodland mandalas, where it's like sort of themed rather than it's like pictures. It's like, this one's really cute. That's one I've done that I did last month. So I just like ones where there's like pictures in them and stuff like that. And I've also ones like this one as well, the 50 Halloween mandalas, where it's just like pictures within a frame or something, where it's sort of got more interest to me. That I just prefer those kind of ones. So that is those. And the other kind of trend was colour by numbers, because I don't think I'd ever done colour by numbers. I maybe did as a kid, but I can't really remember it. But I saw lots of people kind of doing colour by number books, and I thought, well, I might give this a go and see whether I like it. So I bought this Disney Princess one a little while back now, just to try out. And I really enjoyed it. So I've done only 3 so far in here, but I just really liked it. It was really nice, and now I've got quite a collection. In fact, I just realised I missed something out in my haul, but I'll show that in this one. They bought a new one recently, but yeah, I really like these. So I've got different of Disney ones. I do have one of the more difficult ones. They're like, I thought I had it around here somewhere. They're like this one, where it's a lot more like really tiny spaces, but I've not been brave enough to start that one yet. But I love these ones. It's like all the ones I have are like this, where it's more simplistic. So yeah, so that's that one. Yeah, colour by numbers and mandalas are kind of the thing I wrestle with, but I think I've tried them out now, so excuse me, sorry, I just need a drink of water. I'm not used to talking so much. Then number 6 is marathon. What page took you the longest? So I showed this in the other tag video as well for an answer, but it's the double spread I did in this book, Zemless Nova. It's so detailed, and it took me just over 2 years to complete this on and off, so I'm really happy with how it came out, and yeah, I'm so proud of it. But I think it's gonna be a long time before I do another double spread in here. It's just, his artwork is so nice, and like, it's so detailed. It's like crazy. I mean, it takes me a lot to try and do one of these like single pages as well, but I have to be in the right mood for Tomislav Tomic's artwork, because it's so detailed and I don't want it to ruin it. So yeah, although that's something I need to work better on, is, just have fun with it. I know that now. So that is that one. Then number 7 is basketball. What artist is a slam dunk for you? So I have 2. So I say mine is between Molly Harrison, because she was like the first artist that got me into colouring, and then May Yu is a more recent love of mine in terms of colouring books. I mean, I love her artwork anyway, because I love watching her videos where she does this kind of thing, where she does characters as different things, and like, I love her artwork. So when I saw this was a colouring book, I was like, oh my god, yes. Because every time I watch her videos, I was like, I really want to colour her artwork. And then she came out with this, and I was so excited. I mean, I did know she had her that one, The Garden of Dreams, out, but I wanted one with her like sort of fan art ones, so I'm so happy that she did this, her like versions of characters. And then she did a second one as well. Then I've also got her Gothic Cuties and Super Cute Animals, because I really want all her books with her original artwork in as well, so I need to collect those slowly at some point when I've not banned myself from colouring books. So yeah. And I just got Whimsical World because this was the first one I finished as well, so I finished both of those, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, so Molly Harrison and May Yu for that question. Although I have many other favourite artists as well. Then number 8 is Surfing. What is your newest find? Well, mine's not a book as such, but I thought I'd say Cosmic Shimmer Lunar Paste. I have known about it for a little while because Colouring with Kay uses this quite a bit on her channel and she's mentioned it, but it's like my new kind of item that I've bought to try out on my colouring pages because I've not really used something like this before. So it's so glittery and pretty, and I've got a few other different colours. If you want to see those, they're in my haul video that will either be up before or after this. So yeah, I'm excited to use these more. I've got a blue colour, green colour, gold, and this one. So this is Moonlight Pearl. So yeah, I can't wait to use that. I'll just pop that back quickly at this. Okay, so that's that. So new glittery goodness to play with. Then number 9 is Synchronized Swimming. What was your favourite buddy colour? So I haven't done that many buddy colours. Sorry, can't speak. I haven't done that many buddy colours, but I think one of my favourites I've done that is recently is the one from Tattoo Darlings that I did with Jamie from Jamie's Colouring Love, wherever it may be. Where's it gone? This one, the Pirate Girl. I'm just so like happy with how she came out. I just really love it, and I think it's one of my favourite pictures I've ever done, regardless of being a buddy colour. I just really love how she came out, and I used my Fortune Renaissance paint on it, so it's pretty. But yeah, I just really love it, and it was the first time I tried out the Derwent Chroma Flow pencils on it, so and they're really nice to use. So yeah, that's my favourite buddy colour, I would say, but I would love to do more, so contact me if you'd like to do a buddy colour, and I'd be more than happy to do that with you. The next one is number 10, Soccer. What is your one goal? No, what is one goal you have for the end of the year? So I would like to complete at least one more book, at least. If I do others, that's great, but one is my aim. Like, I'm not going to try and force myself to do any more than that, especially now we're in September, so I don't know if any more would be reachable. But I also just wanted to, in the tag video of the Start Small tag, Sara from Chronic Colouring Down Under, you left a really lovely comment about what I'd said in the video, and it just really touched me. So I thought I'd just, like, what she said kind of resonated with me, and I think another goal is to take on Sarah's kind of mantra that she has for her channel, kind of not to put so much pressure on myself with colouring and just enjoy it, not compare to anyone else, and like, you know, just enjoy your colouring. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. It's like I said with the Zemlis Nova book, like, I don't want to ruin it, but I think that's part of the reason, apart from the fact it's so detailed, there's nothing else that should be holding me back with it. except maybe that I don't know how to colour it, maybe because I don't know what colours to use or whatever, but I shouldn't focus on whether I could ruin it. I should just have fun with it, and whatever happens, happens. And I think I'm now further enough in my colouring journey that I found ways to fix pages if I mess it up in such a way that I feel it's ruined. But I should just focus on the page, the process of colouring it, and just enjoy it, not like have such high expectations of myself. So thank you, Sarah, for what you said. It meant a lot to me. Your lovely comments were always so nice to read. We may not have known each other through YouTube for very long, but you're definitely a very lovely friend. So thank you, Sarah, for your support. It's much appreciated. So yeah, and then so that's that one. Because also, just to add on, I didn't really know how many insecurities I had to do with colouring until I did that Start Small tag. So when I had all that massive pile of books with all the things that intimidate me, I didn't really realize how much there was until I did that, and I was like, oh god. Okay. But I think I just need to work on improving my confidence with those things, and not focus too much on whether it's good or not. And I know that there's videos here on YouTube that can help me if I want to improve my skills in those areas. So I just need to do that and forget about the fact, forget about ruining them, and that I can't ruin them. I've just coloured them my way. So yeah. And then the final question, sorry, I lost my words for a second there, is Decathlon, what are your 10 favourite books? So I didn't put this video up I haven't made this video until now, because that is such a hard question. And when Sarah tagged me and I saw that question, I was like, oh no, that's going to take me a while to pick some books. So these aren't my I have quite a lot of favourite books, so I've just picked 10 I really like. I think that's the way to go. But I've got so many favourites, it was so hard to choose, but I've done it. So this is in no particular order really. So this is Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. I have the pocket size edition. I would maybe like to have the full size edition one day, but I'll definitely not get it till I've completed this one. So this is definitely a book I'd love to complete, because I just like having little images anyway. It's just nice if you don't want a full scale image to colour, and that's one of my favourites I've done. But yeah, and I just love Hannah Lynn's images. Yeah, so that's that one. And then the next one, excuse me, sorry, I need another drink a minute. Sorry about that. So the next one is A Million Unicorns by Lulu Mayo. I love all her books, well, the ones I've got. I've not got that many of them, but I think the Unicorns one is my favourite. Partly because I bought it first, but I think all her artwork's so cute. And it's just so fun and whimsical, and just, yeah, they're so cute. I need to do more in her books. Her books are so sweet. I just need to do more. But yeah. I'm sure everyone's seen these, but I have coloured one page. But yeah, so A Million Unicorns by Lulu Mayo. Then got Jasmine Beckett Griffith's Halloween colouring book. I love Jasmine Beckett Griffith, but this is definitely my favourite. I think it's just because I love Halloween, so, and her artwork just suits the season. And this is the one I've done the most in as well, out of her books. So yeah, I definitely want to revisit this this month, well, 2 months over my spooky colouring creations 2021 event. So yeah, it's Jasmine Beckett Griffith's Halloween book. Then Gothic colouring book by Selena Fenwick. This was the first book. Actually, no, I lie. The first book was her Enchanted book, but this was the second one I got, and I love Selena Fenwick's artwork, and because I like Gothic stuff, this is my favourite. I still need to do that, but that's on my list to do. And I think my favourite page I've done in here is this one, the Darkling. I love it. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I had to put a Disney book in, so Disney Love Stories I've chosen by Hatchet Heroes, illustrated by Tracy D'Souza. And this is it's just got really nice images of different Disney couples and friends and stuff. It's just so pretty. I love that one. It's just so cute. And yeah, I need to watch The Rescuers. I've not watched that. I should really. But yeah, so Disney Love Stories. Then Worlds of Wonder is my absolute favourite Joanna Basford book. Like, I love it so much. Like, I can't pick a favourite page. And immediately when I got it, I was like, I need to finish this book. Even if it takes me 500 years, I will. Okay, 500 is a bit much. But I really just want to complete it. It's so nice. And I've still got my work in progress in here, which is terrible. I really need to do this. This is one book I really want to complete, so I need to get moving. Here, that's that one. Then I've got Beauty of Horror 4. This is because it's all films and stuff. Sorry, Sarah, if you're watching, you can look away. I'll let you know when it's gone. But yeah, I just love horror, and I love that these are all themed off horror films, so yeah, I need to do more in here. Yeah, that's a Carrie page I did recently. Yeah, so that's that one. It's safe to look now, Sarah. So, for anyone else that doesn't like horror. Then I've got Cute and Creepy Pop Manga book by Camilla D'Erico. I love this. I need to do more in here as well. I think it's because I just naturally like spooky, Halloween-y stuff. But this is my absolute favourite of her books. I do have the other two, but I instantly fell in love with this one. I love this Beauty and the Beast image. It's so nice. Oh yeah. I love that one. So that's that one. Then I have a fairy tales book. I think it's something like World Fairy Tales and Beyond is what I've got written there. By Eerie. And I love everything fairy tales. So this book is just so nice. And I love it so much. I need to do more in here. I love Eerie's work. And my favourite page I've done is the Wizard of Oz one. I love it so much. No witches there. But I love this page. My shiny emerald city. So yeah, so that one. I might keep that out actually. If I can make anything spooky. And my last book is the Kickstarter book I got recently, which is the Sea and Sky book by Lydia Fenwick. It's just so gorgeous. I've never seen a book like this. Like, it's just so nice, and there's like gold on the edges. I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but she's got like gilded edges. It's so pretty. But yeah, I just love this book. Even just as an art book, it's this gorgeous. I just love looking for it, and I really want to start it, but I've got the issue of I don't know what page to do first, so it might just sit for a little while before I am brave enough to start. I mean, I know I shouldn't be like that, but this is a gorgeous book, and it wasn't exactly cheap, so because it was through Kickstarter. It was the shipping that made it so expensive, because it came from America, but it was so worth it. So yeah, that is all my answers. And what's that? I think it was just a thing where I had to tag someone. It was like the closing ceremony, so I will tag Jane from Coloured with Love. I'm not sure. I can't think of anyone else. But, you know, I'd love to hear anyone's answers, so... and Kate's colouring Haven, if you've not done it already. So yeah, yeah. So that is the Paralympics tag, so thank you Sarah for tagging me again. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.